Hi Sagittarius, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another awesome tarot reading, and we hope you guys are doing well. And we have the woodpecker here, Sagittarius. This is the Six of Cups. In this reading, it's the Six of Hearts. And, you know, in the traditional tarot, it could be somebody from the past, could be a friend, somebody who's just kind of special. Sometimes it can be somebody from a past life even, right? Yeah, we're real woo-woo over here, Sagittarius. You know what's funny about that? That was my dad's nickname for me, woo-woo. It's almost like he knew, right? But I did have out-of-body experience, you know, when my parents were in the next room when I was like 1 year old. It could have been 1.5 maybe, but yeah, I was little, and so I thought I thought the devil was coming to get me, and through the basement. Yeah, so I raised my body up. That's a true story, right? But getting back to the woodpecker, right, which has nothing to do with monsters. No, this woodpecker, Sagittarius, is somebody who, it can be somebody who wants to marry you, but it's definitely somebody who loves you, the woodpecker. Yeah. And interesting how he's not facing the tree. You see that? He's hugging the tree because, you know, I have a woodpecker in the yard. Yeah, he's real cute, right? Yeah, if he was really loud, he would go from cute to obnoxious, right? But he's real cute. Yeah, I haven't seen him, but I want to see him. Yeah, but I haven't seen him yet. So somebody loves you here, right? Getting down to the nitty-gritty here, I suppose. It's the most important. And before we begin, Sagittarius, if you'd like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad, and my name is Woo Woo, right? Yeah. I heard Alex Ferrari, he has that Next Level Soul show, and that's how he always, you know, he goes, yeah, people used to think this stuff was woo woo, you know, anything with spirituality or, you know, near-death experiences, all that stuff, and anyway, so, you know, I heard him saying that, and I go, oh, it used to be my nickname. So your psychic reading, Sagittarius, is really good if you don't understand somebody, you don't know them, you just met them, you don't trust them. Any of the above, and we do a tarot spread at the end, which brings further insight. Yeah, and if you need clarification on yourself, I can help you with your perspective and your clarity. Yes, I can. And we have tarot spreads unto themselves. I'm also analyzing charts, and I'm very thorough. Yeah, it's very interesting, right? Yes, the chart is super interesting, and I can help you. Your chart can help you with my interpretation and how to guide you forward in your life, or just how to make a better life. Australia. Astrology is basically psychology of the stars. And it shows you kind of what you don't know about yourself. Yeah, in a nutshell. Yeah, so you can send me an email. And Mystic Sense is a free 5-minute psychic reading. Okay, Sagittarius. Yeah, and somebody else too, or the same person. And now this may be you. This is usually you or them. All right, Sagittarius. And somebody lied here. Here's the chair, the fallen chair. It's like in this divination, or this deck here, when the chair falls over, the pail's there too. The pail. It's like the pail where you clean something. So there's something dirty here. There was kind of, but this is the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Diamonds here. And this fallen chair means somebody realizes somebody lied, not just somebody lied. That's a whole different story when they realize you lied, right? It's not a big deal when you just lied, right? Just kidding, Sagittarius. You can be saying, what a low character she has. No. But, you know, it is a different ballpark when someone realizes that you lied, right? It's a whole different, ball game, I feel like it is. So somebody realized that somebody lied here. And it's maybe they lied to themselves, but we'll see. I don't think so. We have the Ace of Spades here, and this is about an ending, though, this ace. And so aces are about new beginnings, but any new beginning is an ending. Something had to end for something new to begin, and, you know, right? Yeah. And so here is the cradle. It's empty. So this can be like, it can be kind of like, since it's a cradle representing a baby, it could be like, I don't really want a new beginning with somebody else, with somebody. I want an ending instead. The baby always represents a new beginning. And over here, somebody realizes that somebody lied. Okay, so let's see. And somebody loves you. Most important, Sagittarius, right? You guys know that song, You're Nobody when you're nobody till somebody loves you, right? Yeah, Just that's a joke, right? Let's see, we have beauty. Yeah, and this is really beautiful because this is about stability, the number 4, and 4s are endings. Yes, they are. They're also endings. Very deep, right? The cards, astrology, psychic reading, right? When you bring up insights, sometimes because they're symbolic sometimes, and so we talk about them at the end, but sometimes they can represent like 4 things, like a lot, because they're symbolic, right? But this card, the beauty, here's the rose, and they're showing the beauty, but they are also showing here the thorns. And so the leaves are kind of eaten here by the bugs, but the rose is still beautiful, and they call this beauty. So there's beauty here, but something had to kind of happen here, that there is something difficult here. There was. It has to do with this ending over here, the Ace of Spades. Yeah. See what else we have as well. And maybe somebody got busted lying. And the beauty here is all about you. But I feel like somebody loves you, Sagittarius. 6 of Hearts. Yeah. And they could have lied to somebody else or themselves. Yeah. People lie to themselves all day long, right? Yeah. And, on a large scale, let's see what else we have here. We're truth. We tell the truth, though, Sagittarius, right? We get in trouble sometimes, but we do. Yeah, but we're still going to stick to our, our honesty over here. We might not speak all the time about it, though. The trapped card is here. And somebody was trapped in some type of a situation they didn't want. Because here's the crow, very intelligent bird, and he realized I'm trapped here. Because he's intelligent. He's in the bird cage. Crows don't ever go in the bird cage unless somebody's kind of evil, and those are wild birds. I've never seen a crow in a, Yeah, and so, Let's see what else we have. Somebody felt trapped in a relationship. This is a number 7, so they thought long and hard. They were really reflecting on it. They could have been reflecting while they were in a cell or a cage. It's possible. I mean, sometimes the cage means a cell. Yeah, it does, symbolically. Now we have deceit. Okay, so here she is, and, I got this really mean-looking woman here. She's real thin, and she's attractive, but, the eyeliner's making her look worse, right? And then her lipstick. So, anyway, somebody lied to somebody here. This is an 11. This is about, yeah, we already know somebody lied because of the fallen chair. But the deceit card, somebody feels like they're trapped, like, within a lie. So, and, they could have kind of gotten to a relationship or something like that where they feel like, I'm just lying to myself. This is not what I want. This reading is about somebody who loves you, and there's something that they don't want, or maybe you don't want, that felt really restrictive over here with the cage. Yeah, that looks awful, especially to a Sagittarian, right? We love horses and freedom, right? Yeah. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. And today we're using the Lenormand. Some people really enjoy this deck. And the Kipper fortune-telling cards. Yeah, see what we have. So we have the French and the German, right? We have great fortune. Yeah, so, this is an 8. This is about power. So when we see great fortune, yes, it could be money, but it could be something that is very fortuitous or abundant, like love and a brand new beginning. It really could be. But, love is very abundant, of course. It's about, love is like, it's a fortune, right? It is. But somebody might be able to, you guys know what I mean. Somebody might really have money here. They might have a real fortune, and she's sharing it. She's pouring it out here. I think there's some money in here, but so far flowers are coming out, right? You could be saying, where's the dough? Let's see what else we got. We have the bad health card. Okay. So this is about a toxic relationship. And it's interesting. It's a 31. It's a number 4. It's going to end. Yeah, it's going to end, and then stability will be gotten out of that. Yeah. She's trying to slip him a pill, Sagittarius, right? And he's thinking, oh, the nurse is taking care of me. Somebody could have been sick, though. It's true. And that's not funny, no. But this is typically about a toxic relationship. Maybe you are in a toxic relationship with this person. This is not clear. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, let's see what it has to say for Sagittarius, please. Let's use this deck over here. I don't want to use this deck here. Yep. So these have all been shuffled, and I like to call these my pirate cards. Let's get into this. It's because I like pirates. Yeah, I do. Only the ones that take showers and, you know, they treat the wench. They call her the wench. That lady, she works on the ship, right? The wench. That's hilarious, right? Okay, let's see what we have, you guys. And we have the Magician. All right, here's Ben Kingsley, right? He got a nose job, though. He did, you guys. That's terrible for me to say that, isn't that? Ben Kingsley. Ben Kingsley's a great actor. He is. So let's see what else we have. He's been in some time. He's been the magician in some movie. Yeah, he has. He always plays kind of the. Sometimes he plays like the, kind of the criminal or the. But a lot, you know, very often he plays the magician, or he's in some type of thriller where kind of horror and, you know, all this kind of stuff. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here with the Magician, Sagittarius, and this Wheel of Fortune is like, I'm going to spin the wheel. I don't know what's going to happen. It sits in the challenge because the monkey has the blindfold on, and the snake is here for something new, a new life. Yeah, and Set is here. Yeah, it's interesting about Set. I think Set was something Egyptian, right? Yeah, let's see what else we have. An Egyptian god, not something. We also have the Five of Cups. I think he was a god. Five of Cups showing up here. And she's doing the ritual, and the blood is spilled out, right? Unless that's sangria, but I don't think it is, Sagittarius. Because she's wearing the black robe with the pentacle on it, like, you know, she's doing a ritual performing one. She is. Let's see what else. We have the Sun. So look at all these majors, and the baby sits here, and the baby means like a new beginning. It also means, and the baby has like a globe in his hand, it looks like. It also means to kind of just have something very successful and something beautiful. And here's the ships coming in, and she's here on her sewing machine, which they called a spindle, I think, right? Yeah. And so here she is with her spindle. And the babies are gold, too. She's spinning gold. That's what she's doing. Very interesting. And she's doing that, and the sun is in the back, and all these beautiful flowers are here. This is about success. It can be about two people. It is a number 19, which is a 2. Actually, it's 20. Yeah, it's a 2. Sorry, you guys. And she's spinning gold, and somebody wants to spin gold with you, basically, Sagittarius. They want this happiness. They want their fertility, because the sun does make things grow. And this person is very clear about what they want in their life. That they're trapped, or that they were trapped. And that they were most likely only lying to themselves. It's possible they lied to you, and that lie was, I'm happy in my life. But no, they're not. Whoever this was, right? We also have the Seven of Swords, and he's leaving, as he usually does, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Wands reversed. That definitely may be you. We have the Queen of Cups here, and they usually have them Nordic looking. She doesn't look Nordic to me, but hey, who am I to say, right? Yeah, and so here's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and let's see what we have. We also have the Page of Cups in this reading. Let's move this camera over so you guys can see these cards better, and hope you guys can see them. Yeah, and because these lights are... They're mucho, right? Yeah, they're mucho for my eyes, right? All right, so sorry about that, you guys. So let's move these over a little bit. You might be able to see these better. And the Magician starts the reading. It is the overall energy. And we know somebody wants to kind of spin some gold here with you and have something beautiful. Yeah, and that's what he's doing. His wand has this little sprout on it, like, you know, it's going to get bigger. And the snakes are here. Actually, the snake is spitting out another snake or giving birth. I don't know how they do that, but a whole snake is coming out of. I feel like he just kind of made his own new skin, right? I don't think he's giving birth. I don't know how snakes do it, right? No, I don't. I don't even know how they reproduce, because they're kind of like one long. I mean, you could call them one long penis if you want, right? So I don't know how that works, right? Now that I think about it, no, it's not that important. Although I feel like animals are they're beautiful and fascinating, right? Because they're interesting, yeah. And so the magician, each species is different as well. The magician's here, and he's here with this look on his face like, I'm going to manifest this right now. We have the Three of Swords with it. Yeah, there could be heartbreak here because of deception, right? And somebody was trapped here. I feel like they were in a toxic relationship. And with the Great Fortune card and the Bad Health card, they could have been in a toxic relationship, but there was money, right? Like they stuck around for money, or it looked really good. Yeah, some people get married for all the wrong reasons, right? That shows up in their chart, right? What's important to them in a union, right? It definitely does. Seventh house of partnerships. Definitely. There's other placements in there too. Okay. Describe that. What's important to you, right? Now, it can be where your moon is too, or it can be what house the moon is in. Really interesting. Okay. Let's get back to this. So we have the magician, and he's performing. He's manifesting something. He's happy. He says, yeah. The Three of Swords sits with it, and in the challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, Sagittarius, that could be you, right? We do have the word fortune here twice, so you look like some money's going to come to you. I feel like you do, or maybe whoever this is too. But this Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, and is here, but it's about taking a chance, because the monkey's about ready to spin the wheel, right? He said, don't try to eat me to the snake. Wait till I do this, right? And so he's going to spin the wheel, and he doesn't know what's going to happen. It sits in the challenge. So somebody doesn't know what they're going to end up manifesting here. Maybe a sad ending, Five of Cups. Whoever has felt trapped, that is definitely stepping out and checking out for good, it looks like. It's possible that this person is afraid when they come to you that you might not want this with them. I also feel like you're in the challenge here, and from a different take on this, right? Because there's many takes. Yeah, there are. So that's how this is, right? I could be a good gambler, Sagittarius, right? Because you have to understand, many things at once, right? You do. Not with the cards, though. I feel like more with astrology for sure, way more. But this Wheel of Fortune sitting in the challenge, in the upright, though, is that you're the challenge. You are. Or you feel challenged. Right? So if you're the challenge, maybe this person has you in a third party, Three of Swords over here. And sometimes a magician is, like a player. In this reading is somebody who wants to manifest something. This beauty. Right? This woodpecker. This can talk about a marriage proposal. It can. Right? And there's the woodpecker. He's, he was over here pecking, but he's looking for his future woodpecker wife or husband. Yeah, he is. Because he's looking the other way. Right? Interesting. All right. So now let's get a card on the Wheel of Fortune for you, and it sits with the King of Swords. Yeah, this is a decision here that sits in the challenge because they don't know what you're going to do. You might pull a switchblade on them, Sagittarius, right? I mean, look at that sword here, right? I can't imagine that would ever be a switchblade because it's too big to just kind of pop out, right? Yeah, Five of Cups in the root. Now remember, this Five of Cups is about a new beginning too. It's an ending. And it's something where there's regret. I feel like this person might have regretted to. It's like this energy where somebody could have gotten into a relationship with somebody for money. Like, oh, so and so. I'm going to marry so and so, and maybe people are going, really? Oh, okay. Okay, you're really in love with her, huh? Well, yeah, I feel like we could build really well. And the person sitting here thinking, I asked you if you're really in love with her, right? Or him. Five of Cups, and there's a new beginning here. The waterfalls here. For me, this is about an ending and a new beginning, and there is regret here, right? And the two cups that, this kind of woman is holding here to she's doing this ritual to manifest something. And here's the magician doing the same. So she's holding the, I don't know if it's a man or woman, doesn't matter, holding the cups here. The 2 cups. Here's the 3 spilled and there's blood in them. Yeah, and over here there's champagne or a mojito or just something like that, right? Yeah. And so here is the waterfall over there. This person is hoping they're really going to manifest with you, especially if they let something else go. So we have 3, right, as like a sacrifice, and this can be seen as a sacrifice. It just can, if you can see the card. Yeah, it can. It can be the image of sacrifice. And we have the Empress with the Sun card, and this is in the past. So the Empress is, the ever-nurturing, beautiful, passionate. I want to make my dreams come true. I want to create with, because of the Venus, Taurus, and both Libra aspect, right? And and so this is what I want to do. I want to create, and this sits in I want to create beauty. And we have that card above it, right? I just have it covered now, beauty. I want to create beauty, and I'm going to do this ritual, and then, when I'm done here, I'm going to go home and pray that, kind of works, right? And then in the morning, I'll get up and meditate, right? All that, tonight even. Okay, so this Empress, though, sits here with the Sun. So in the past, this person had somebody gained their clarity here, that they really wanted to make something beautiful, and she's spinning gold. Now, here we have the 7 of Swords, and this is walking away from something that no longer, it just doesn't vibe anymore or jibe or, right? Yeah. And so, in fact, by now it's just a big shuck, kind of. Because here's the 7 of Swords, and here's the wolf. The wolf sitting here next to the fire, he walks away with all the swords as kind of an escape. He's looking back, and the wolf is asleep. It's almost like somebody walks away from somebody, possibly in the middle of the night. It could be, or, maybe they just disappear. But what this is really about, on a more symbolic level, is that here's the wolf, and it means a great calling. Yeah. And so that wolf that is sitting there with a great calling can sometimes talk about deceit, but I don't feel like it does in this reading. It may, though. We do have the card deceit, but typically the wolf is about a great calling, and this is about both anyway. It is about deceit and a great calling. And somebody got busted. Somebody knows that somebody lied to them, and they lied to them because they're leaving. Here we have the ending, the cradle, the empty cradle. And, this is a leaving. 5 of Cups and ending. So here, I'm walking away from something because I'm escaping in a way. I'm taken, right? And, the swords can, it's interesting about the 7 is already reflection. And now we have swords. The swords, the mental, the mind. So now we have all this kind of mental energy here. More so than the other 7s, and it's like this is a major plan to leave somebody. It is, OMG, or leave something, right? We'll get a card on the 7 of Swords. Now we have the 2 of Swords with it, and here she is, looking like I forgot her name, Zoe Saldana to me. Here she is. Saldana, and here comes the wolf helping her with her kind of great calling, but she's kind of at a crossroads or a stalemate or something like that. And it shows up, what this really means is that she whatever she's done that is related to this great calling, here's the wolf, he's coming to help her, and here's the wolf here. Whatever she has done here, she goes, it's done, I'm walking away from something here, and it's tough. It's made me feel kind of restricted. It's made me feel kind of like, ambiguous, like the 2s can be, the 2 of Swords is like ambiguous, kind of weighing the pros and cons and feeling challenged by it, right? Yeah, for sure. And that's what happened here. And the near future shows the High Priestess, and her face is a black bean. Yeah, I like pintos. And so here she is, and she's also performing a ritual. Here's the baby that she has honestly made appear, I believe. So this is somebody who is performing a ritual to have a new beginning. It's the opposite of the empty cradle here, Sagittarius. It's an interesting reading, I feel. Knight of Wands reversed in the concern. This person thinks you might be upside down about them, like probably angry or you really got hurt. Justice. This is the concern. They could be showing you justice. Just because you're reversed, Sagittarius, could be you, right? Knight of Wands reversed. But just because if in case that's you and you're reversed, it could just be that. Could be many things, right? They're concerned maybe you're not in your power from what they've done before. This can also be the Knight of Wands reverse, could be them not having a lot of courage. And I feel like I've already kind of conveyed that here, that this person has some type of fear, or some type of kind of to it, kind of. And here's justice with it. This is the concern. They don't know if this Wheel of Fortune is going to really spin for them. Here's the wheel twice. Yeah, and that is the Wheel of Fortune. It's depicted on the Wheel of Fortune card. It's small here. So, Sagittarius is also about justice and the legal matters on a bigger scale. Gemini's the other one. And Libra, of course. And so we have justice, though, she's holding up the scales. This person wonders, am I going to have justice with Sagittarius? They don't have a lot of courage. I feel like that's them. So let's see what else we have. Especially when we see the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, in the challenge. This person's challenged by you, Sagittarius. Yeah. Be careful with your words, Sagittarius. We get in trouble left and right, right? We do. So we have the naked dancer here, and here she is. And she looks like she's kind of blowing a kiss here. But, the dancer and the world card is about, it can be about a collaboration. It's a number 21. It's a 3. It's also about coming full circle in your life. It can be about, getting your most, most wanted wish, your dream come true in life. It can show suffering and suffering just coming through the major arcanas. And it can also show, her breasts are showing here. That's not accepted. And, it can also show that a cycle ends and I want this brand new cycle. It's a maturity. Yeah, they should have an old person really on that, but it's fine. So it's a maturity, right? And coming full circle. This is in the environment with the Queen of Cups. This is a maturity in love. Somebody could have been an immature twit, right? Have you ever gone out with somebody like that? I have on a few occasions. Yeah, I've known a few of those, and you can never have a really good relationship with them, right? Yeah, no, you can't. See what else we have. But somebody grew here, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody gets left out here. There's anger here. He walks away with this woman and the dog's barking like, get the heck out of here. It's almost like he's leaving this house and the dog is saying, go. Because he's not going in the house. This is, I'm getting my wish and I'm closing out cycles. And I've grown tenfold, right, with the World card. But something gets left out here, right? Yeah, it does. And here's the 5 of Cups. Not too far up here. So, see, we see an ending here, right? We do. Queen of Pentacles shows up. And here's the dog. Because she's with the dog. And the dog can always mean loyalty, right? Yeah, and so it sure can, like a best friend. It just does. And so Queen of Pentacles holds a giant pentacle. We have the 4 of Cups with it. And he is another magician. Interesting how he has the crab. So he's a Cancer kind of magician here. And very cool. He looks like the Sultan too. But he's, he's more the magician, I believe. And he is meditating right here. And the 4 Cups are here. And the Queen of Pentacles could be the person here. Taurus, Virgo, or, Capricorn. It could be. It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody with money. Queen of Pentacles. Because we have the Great Fortune card here. Right? And so the 4 of Cups in this deck, he's really meditating on, I want the stability. Because 4s can be endings, but they are based on the 4th house of Cancer, in my opinion, which is family and it's your feelings and what makes you feel safe and nurtured. Like stable. And so the 4s are about like security. And so here he is. And Cancer likes security. See, it is the 4th house because here's the Cancer the Cancer, here's the crab. Yeah, unless he's having crab dinner tonight, Sagittarius, right? And his friend said, "Why do you have that crab on your head? That's not very nice to the poor crab, right?" Yeah. So here he is meditating, and it's something that's very important for him, to his feelings and his heart, and he wants some type of security, and he really wants this to happen, because here's the Magician over here as well with the Queen of Pentacles, and this could be somebody's hoping you're going to be loyal to them, and that they're going to manifest this, and that they're going to manifest something stable, not let's hang out for a few months. No, this is all about a brand new beginning, and on a on an upscale, like, definitely, or and so Page of Cups shows up in the outcome, and I can't show her. She's breastless here, not breastless, topless, and Page of Cups, and this is about reaching for the cup, because that's what she's doing, right? It's not, and so the pages can bring offers because they bring messages, right? And the dolphins are playing in the back, having fun, like they're together, like they're a couple, because dolphins usually go in a circle, but they're facing each other, which I find to be, So here, Sagittarius, we have somebody reaching for your cup, or you're going to reach for theirs. So you have a message coming with the Page of Cups. You definitely do. And you just do. And this is really, really beautiful. Yeah, and so we're going to end this reading. Get your psychic reading, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will, once again, I think I've forgotten a couple days, but definitely I'll pin my video on the the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which is it's happening in a couple of days. And this is going to be change in our values, because it's in Taurus, change in possibly the money system. But, there's many other things. And I do the horoscope on all the 12 signs. Everybody will feel change on some level, unless you resist it, right? You don't really want it. Yeah. And so that's for another video, because we really can't resist the cosmos. No, not really. Thank you so much, guys.